I made OurDoings easier, faster photo sharing because no other photo sharing site does what I want. I want a great looking format with little work. I want to record memories not just with photos but also with words. I want a solution to the problem of having too many good photos. OurDoings gives me what I want, and I'm going to show it to you now. Instead of creating album after album, you create one OurDoings site, then you're set for life. You upload your entire photo collection and it's automatically organized. This is the home page for the Lewis Family News site on OurDoings. On the left, you see the photos we shot recently. On the right is the complete archive. The current year is open with all the months, and you can also open prior years. I'm going to August 2011. Groups of photos called entries make it easy to skim if you're interested in some events from this month and not others. Say you weren't interested in the beach walk, but you were interested in the trip to Tower Hill Botanical Gardens. Your eyes can quickly go past the ones that you are not interested in, and you can start looking at the ones that you are interested in. Continuing down to the bottom of the month, you'll see that there are links to adjacent months, giving you an easier, faster walk down memory lane. All this organization, the month page, entries for each day, links to the adjacent months, automatically happens thanks to your camera or phone recording when the pictures were taken. So I've shown you how great OurDoings looks even when you've put hardly any work into it. Next, I'm going to show you how to enhance the story your photos tell by adding text. Let's go back to the front page of Lewis Family News. See these links near the top? They tell you where you are. You're on OurDoings, Lewis Family News, 2011, August. I'll click on Lewis Family News to go back to the front page. Pictures tell a story, but so do words. OurDoings lets you put words with an entry, but you have to know where to go. To keep the design clean, there are no pencils or buttons for editing this or that. All editing is hidden behind this Edit tab over here. See this camera icon? When you're looking at the front of it, you're looking at the front end of your site and seeing exactly what your friends see. When you click the Edit tab, this camera flicks around to the back. This represents the back end of your site, signifying that you can do things here only you're authorized to do. On the left is a list of things you can do. I'll draw attention to one in particular. New entry lets you share news without photos. This is great, for example, if you have kids and they say something cute or they do something that you didn't capture on camera, you can record your memory even without photos. On the right, there's an archive much like what you saw on the front end, only if you click here, you're going to the back end page for that month. Once here, if you click a calendar icon, you are editing the entry for that day. The headline, if you leave it blank, is just the date. The content is what appears below the headline and above the photos. Further down the page, you have the photos that are associated with this entry, and you can click the Delete This Photo box next to any that you're sure you want to delete, and then finally Save Changes. What often happens, though, with a large collection of photos is there are many that you're not sure you want to delete. You have too many good photos. OurDoings actually helps you with that, and I'll show you the solution next. Let's go back out to August. Lewis Family News, 2011, August. Now you see these More Photos links? What happens is if you have more than 12 photos on any given day, all but the first 6 are hidden behind this More Photos link. And you can adjust those numbers, 12 and 6, on the back end if you want. Hiding a bunch of photos taken the same day keeps the month page varied and interesting. Those photos aren't gone though. They're on that day's page. So if we click on More Photos, we come to the page for that day, scroll down to any of the pictures that didn't make the cut. If we want to refine our choice of featured photos, we can bring up the slideshow, and you notice how it says unfeatured down here? If we tap it, it changes to featured. Tap again, it's unfeatured. Similarly, the photos that are already featured, if you want to change them to unfeatured, that control exists as well. This totally takes the pressure off. In old-fashioned photo sharing, you only have the option to delete. If you later decide you didn't want to delete that photo after all, you have to re-upload it. With OurDoings, choosing which photos to feature is a no-pressure activity that you can do naturally in the course of enjoying your photos. Remember, your site already looks varied and interesting before you even begin to refine which photos get featured. I've shown you how great OurDoings looks even when you've put hardly any work into it. I've shown you how to enhance the story your photos tell by adding text. I've shown you how OurDoings helps you when you have too many good photos. As I wrap up this video, let me leave you with the image of what traditional photo sharing looks like. This is an old-fashioned online album, not on OurDoings. Is this how you want to remember your doings? Is this what you want your friends to see? Not me. I'll keep using OurDoings.